What's going on?
Hey guys.
What's up? What's up?
We got we need an intro, Jake, to the show.
Yo, we got a video. We got a podcast today sponsored by your favorite drink, Liquid Death, y'all. You already know if you ain't dying, you ain't drinking. So go get you a can of Liquid Death. That's today's sponsor.
Liquid Death.
Yeah, they make like
I don't
iced
think I've ever
teas
tried
and
it.
sparkling waters and stuff, but they use like agave as their sweetener, so it's a little bit healthier. This is a iced tea, so 20 calories, instead of sugar and shit. Because we're trying to get ready for summer, boys. WrestleMania just ended. I'm like, I gotta get ready for next year.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, of course. Did you?
Yeah, I got into it again because of they're bringing back.
Yeah, the storyline was really good.
So I don't know. Have you ever watched any WWE, Curt?
Only when I had to.
I was forced to watch that shit.
That's about what it was.
Yo, can we just take a moment, and say happy birthday to our boy?
So we got Curt celebrating a birthday this week.
Yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My man is 43 years old, bro. Unbelievable. He got that George Clooney going.
No, I'm 53.
Damn. Curt.
Hold on, let me see if this works.
Oh, we got it. Shout out.
Did that work?
Shots fired. Yeah. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Did you hear it or not, Curt?
It scared the shit out of me.
I don't know how to use this thing yet, but we'll see. I
That's
gotta
awesome.
figure it out.
Which one'd you get, bro?
Just some Amazon one. I'm gonna try it out, and then I'll get like a big one. But
Get the road one.
did
What
I get
is
the
this?
wrong one? No.
What is this
What's
I
up?
see in the comments? Legit deleted all his videos?
Oh shit.
Don't tell me that. I haven't even had a chance to go watch them.
Why did he delete them? People, let us know what happened with the homie. Texas boy.
That's what Sam Andrews saying. What's up,
Man.
Mechanical? Yeah, Brian's like, who's gonna lay the smack down?
Yo, I'm telling you what, it's gonna be The Rock and Cody Rhodes. It's a cool story with Dusty Rhodes used to live down here in Orlando, and the previous company I worked at used to service his equipment. I was
What,
like,
for real?
yeah, I thought that was dope as shit. I was like, God, it was before me. I mean, he was, damn, that's so dope.
Yeah, I've
The
never worked
American
on
dream.
celebrity houses or anything.
What about you, Kurt? Anybody famous? Work on anybody famous?
I worked on a house where a couple of pro football players, ex-pro football players, lived together.
Oh, right on.
Nice.
They own like a construction company. You walk in the door and there's shoes by the door and they're all this big.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like, golly. How do you
Oh, what's
manage?
up? What's up, Tito? We got Tito in the chat.
Big teats. teats my meats, man. What's up, bro?
I saw a video the other day that I thought was him, but I'm not sure it was. It's about the
Like
guy who comes on as a foreman. Have y'all seen this video?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
No. I
Talk
don't
about
think
it.
he's on there anymore. But if he wants to come on one of the podcasts, just let us know.
Hop on in, Shane.
Well, it was a fellow that looked a lot like him. He had glasses on, so it was hard to tell.
Like, yo, that's you, Big Earn. That's you, son.
Mm.
Pick
What's
the
up, Sub?
Terminator.
We got Sub Cool HVAC. Happy
There
birthday.
he is. He's crushing
Whoa.
it.
Thank you. I don't turn 53 every day.
Brian.
This is our.
What'd you do to celebrate?
Took a long nap.
Nap. Got it.
I got a case of Liquid Death. Oh my gosh.
I'm saying that legit dude is talking about selling, so maybe that's why.
I don't know how long
Which,
he's been doing it, but the
I
YouTube
me either,
thing.
but I barely heard about him, and y'all were telling me about him, and I had his videos pulled up, and now I'm kind of upset that I didn't get to watch them. I heard so many things.
Yeah. I mean, he was alright. I mean, I didn't have any quarrels. Just the one when he was like throwing nitrogen's bullshit.
Mechanical. I did duct wrap in Peyton Manning's crawl space once.
Let's go. Hey, good repair on that coil there, bro. His stuff popped. I didn't know he had a channel. It popped up in my feed. Somebody was like, "Oh, that leak's it's gonna vibrate and it's gonna rub out." I'm like, fucking people just have nothing better to do than bitch. You know what I mean? It's like the dude did a solid repair, and I like the way he cut. Did you guys see it?
I saw part of it.
He like cut out the the steel on where the knuckles go in with the little cutoff tool from Milwaukee to get access. It was pretty slick. I'm like, damn, because my luck, I'd be like, and just like hit all the fucking knuckles. I'm like, I'm done. I can't
make
do
it
it
worse.
You
got the man from the future, Capital, Friday morning over there,
bro. So he saw the eclipse like way before everybody.
I don't think he got to see it, but he didn't get to see it.
Oh, it didn't come that way. I don't know. I don't know how
Did
the
y'all get to see it?
trajectory. It just got dusty here.
Yeah, that's how it was here.
We had a 77% coverage.
Mm.
So there was, you know what a crescent moon looks like? It was about that much of the sun still sticking out.
I think that's what we got too. But it was real cloudy and hazy and dusty and all sorts of crap.
Yeah, that's what it was looking like on this side here.
Why do you keep messing with the mic?
It just sounds weird in my ears. Why else? I mean,
dude, it sounds like you are just right in my ears talking to me.
You're welcome, Curt. This is how I talk. So when we get in person, bro, get used to it. Because I'm loud.
We got a little hollow spot in one of our trees out by the river. And my wife likes to get up to it and talk in it, make echoes and stuff. She said, "You try it." So I stuck my head in there and I go, "Lauren, this is the voice of God."
Yeah, let's go. My man.
Sam saw, as did I, the first 10 minutes of your local interview.
What do you guys think? Pretty good?
I liked it. I was going to finish watching it. I just haven't had a chance.
I'll be honest, I haven't. I didn't poke my head into it. I should have. I probably listened to about 5 minutes.
You what? Oh, yeah. Sounded good. All the marketing, the changing over to from the older business to yours, rebranding, all good stuff. I get my van wrapped, or I drop it off tomorrow.
Let's go.
How long is it going to take?
They're going to work on it over the weekend, and then I should have it by like Tuesday.
I wonder, like, when we got ours, we dropped off for ours on a Monday, and the dude said it would take all week. So, like, Wednesday, we're like, "Hey, can we get an update?" They're like, "We haven't started." I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, dude. I'm like, what the fuck? Because, like, he was coming here and picking me up, and we was just driving and doing calls. I'm like, yeah, we could have, and they didn't start till like Thursday evening or some shit, and it was ready by Friday. I'm like, oh shit, we could have dropped it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, like, dude, you just fuck whatever. It was good for,
Well, that's what I was worried about because it's been getting real busy around here already, and not even like AC calls. It's all refrigeration stuff. But like I was talking to the guy, and he's like, "Well, we can get you in on Friday." And I was like, I don't want it sitting there all week or all weekend if it's not going to get worked on. And he's like, no. We're going to work on it Friday, Saturday, and it'll probably be ready like by Tuesday. I'm like, okay, I'll do that. Because if not, I got to take it in Monday and leave it for the week. Which
it's like you don't want to do, you know?
When I got mine wrapped, I paid them extra so they would do it on the weekend.
My man,
Oh,
Kurt,
okay.
how much you pay, Kurt?
It was like an additional $100 to the company, and then the guys that did it, I gave them a nice tip.
A nice guy, bro. Because you got
But
a bigger one than me. Like
I,
yours is longer and taller, I believe.
but I wanted it done over the weekend so I could have it
Yeah.
to work out of.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that does our shirts, like he does a great job and everything, and he offered to do it, but there's a place in town that only does, or they specialize in the signs and decals, and they even have another business which is the same, but it's like focused on the car wrap stuff, because they do a lot of like exotic cars, like wrapping it
That's
in
same with
different
ours.
colors. Yeah, they do all that stuff, and it's hard to beat their price. It was super cheap, so I was like, no, I'll just stick with them.
The first wrap I got, I had to travel all the way to Atlanta to get it done.
The
Nobody
old
does it by you?
A-Town.
So nobody did them around here.
That's the thing, right? Because like even when we got ours, like I wasn't seeing a lot of wraps. Now you see them. It's pretty common.
Yeah,
And
we were just
there's
talking about that.
Yeah, there's that one company. I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys, but there's one company out here, and like I don't know them personally. I don't think I've ever run into them. So shout out to Border Air around here. I think it's a great name too, because we're on the border basically. So Border Air. They wrap every van. I've never seen the same van color twice. They got an orange one, a yellow one, a blue one, a red one, like all different. And now they started doing like white vans, and the letters are in different colors now. It's like I saw a blue one and a white and red one. So I think that's really cool. It's like unique for them. It's like a different wrap on every van out there.
That is a cool idea.
Yeah, we got the guys that do they got the pink ones. They'll do, you know what I mean? We got one company that does that. We want to do a like a military one, like a OD green, which would be really cool. Kind of like, and have the be kind of like in some ACUs or something. It'd be kind of dope for like Memorial Day and all that good stuff, veteran stuff and all that. Because he did his thing, so it'll be something interesting. This is stuff that crosses your mind to do, like intriguing things.
Or just different things that stand out. Did you do a thumbs up?
I guess I did.
He always does. Kurt just walks around with his thumb up like, hey, he's the fucking Fonz, bro.
But yeah, man. Yeah, they're doing that with the wraps, and we're trying to get back into it, trying to get that's the easiest way to do the mobile billboard out there on the road and everything. So I'm gonna work out of my truck for those couple days though.
Yeah,
so I got some stuff in, and I'm like I said, we've been busy, and I've been wanting to work on my truck a little bit, because I ordered some stuff like for the truck bed, like a cover. I'm going to do some dividers back there. I'm going to take some of the pack outs out and put them in the back of the truck for a bit. Like I have the drawers set up with all the parts and stuff that I most commonly use. So I'll be able to work out of it for a couple days.
It's rough working out of a pickup when you're used to the van.
That's going to be hard. Yeah. Like today we did a compressor change out on an ice machine, and one of our guys was doing it. I went to go help him, and then like he needed, like his torches were acting up. So then I had to go get mine, and I had to go get my vacuum set up. So I was like basically just lending him my whole van for the day, and getting that compressor change out. But we've been busy on refrigeration side, actually, not even much on the AC.
You prefer that?
Kind of. I prefer doing refrigeration.
You like Kurt? You like splits or you like package units? Package
units are easier to work on. You can take the top off and wash off the evaporator coil without having to cut anything
yeah.
out, or it's outside. You're not
Package
crawling
units
up
all
in.
day.
You're not crawling into an attic or anything like that. So, package unit, it's more convenient.
I paid a fraction of this. 20,000.
What? It's fantastic. Yo,
where's he live? Where's he live? New York City?
I guess, because I was like, I paid like a tenth of that.
Ours was 45.
I think mine was between 5 and 6.
Yeah, ours would have been probably closer to 5, but like the guy waived the taxes because we just had a couple, and then he met somebody that it was his buddy's shop, and he was like, yeah, I'll just wait. You know, everybody was within the same, and he was just like, I'll just waive the taxes. So we saved like $450 or something. 20 G's, bruh. See, Nasty, you serious?
See, that's why I tell people it depends on where you live on prices and stuff, because it costs us $2,200.
Damn.
And another guy, like I said, the guy that did our shirts quoted me $3,000.
I guess that's probably like close because like yours is shorter than mine, and then Kurt's is taller and longer, so kind of maybe in the same.
Still, that's a good price. We need some competition like that around here. Ain't but one guy in town that does
that's the other thing. Yeah, we have a lot of people over here that do it now.
Everybody getting into that. Tint windows.
Man, I was looking for. Hold on. How's the border crisis in your town, dude? I almost ran over some a year ago. They're crossing over.
They're there.
They're there.
Like, you know, you see them.
I'm pretty sure I've said that on here, but like I was trying to, because I go into these weird locations sometimes, right? Like back roads and everything. So I was really close to the border to take this like highway out there, and just randomly some people just sprinted across the damn highway, and I had to like brake. And just, you know,
it's all right, bro. They would have got free insurance and everything. They're good. That shit would have been paid. Oh God, my shit's. God damn it.
He's talking. Nasty was talking about that white on white wrap, so he's unmarked.
White on white. I like it. I wish I was back on that grind, dude. Because like now you just like, I saw like a video. Somebody was like people in unmarked vehicles, and they're like going through traffic like crazy, and then it was like in a rat vehicle, it was like an old lady like driving Miss Daisy. I'm like, damn,
you gotta be a little more careful.
Yeah.
Well, around here, all you got to have on it is your state license number on the front. If you do that, you're legal.
That's it, man.
Oh yeah, that's
all she wrote.
You have to have the license on the vehicle, and that's it.
Yep.
That white on white. I got what? No, it's a different song. Sorry. Excuse me, boys.
I'm gonna look through the comments real quick.
Yeah, take a look.
Oh, thank you, Ashley.
Oh, what's she saying? She up in there, man?
Said happy birthday.
Oh, girl, what you doing? Oh, yeah, look at the egg. What was I gonna say? Oh, the storm, the weather. So it came through your way first there, Adrian. How was that? With all that shit.
It always barely misses us. So we got
more north.
Yeah, North Texas. Those guys might not be in here, like Jason and them, because I think his boss is doing a live right now too.
No
but
shit. Okay.
North Texas got like hail, like golf size hail, and I saw some clips that my girlfriend showed me of people up there. Hail, horrible storms, like the whole everything. Down here we got a couple of random rainstorms, but it was just super windy. We had like a wind advisory and a fire watch, you know, for a day or two, where it was just like constant wind. I have a video that I'll get to soon, where it's just like the wind is like trying to take me and knock my Vito bag off the roof.
You're going down, boy. I took the ladder with the last time, so.
Nah, I fixed that ladder grip. I got it working.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I'm like, bro, did you adjust the tensioner on it? But
yeah,
even on some of them,
it came loose. Yeah,
I had it backed out all the way one time, and one of the fucking gutter spout was so damn big it still didn't grab, and it was like I had it like just barely on like the hook was just on the ladder. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, we're good. Like it's just it was like a finger basically just holding it. You know, God got my back.
Yeah, it's good until it falls down.
Yeah.
Oh, Capital Coast. Any van design work on the side? I don't know if I'm that good. You can I don't know. DM me. We'll talk about it. But I did design mine, which I'll probably do like a video on it, like a before and after type of deal. And I went to the guy, he did a good job with it to make it look nicer. Because I just, photoshopped everything together, and then I'm like, here, make it look good. And it came out real nice, so I can't wait to show it off.
Looking forward to it, bro.
Want it to be loud, like you see it a mile away.
Facts.
Sam Andrew Curtis, I commented on your video about the bad engineer design.
Yeah.
Can you get a universal board?
I might be able to, but the thing is, it's under warranty, so I'm going to wait on the OEM. We're not really using heat right now anyway, so
that's a good thing to bring up right there. What I'll do, because I've ran into the same issue, right? And Train, they always be forever, dude. Train, fix your fucking distribution center or something. Like your ass, bro. Like. Sitting here waiting literally 4 months for a blower motor. So just threw in an evergreen for the customer in the meantime because they needed the shit. You know what I mean? And I took that out when the OEM came in and just slapped you know what I'm saying? Swapped it out because I was just like, what kind of bullshit is that, bro? You know what I mean?
Well, this one's from Carrier. I got to wait 100 days for a board.
100 days that's absurd. Carrier, you suck too. They all suck, dude.
I'm trying to get in with Carrier right now.
Yeah, don't.
No, it's because a lot of our customers have Carrier, right? And some of them are new. And we haven't gotten some of the work because it's still under warranty and stuff.
Well, just wait because their TXVs always fail, so they're going to fuck up all their compressors. That's what I've seen a lot of.
Well, on the RTUs, it's always it's the same deal. It's the metering device that they use on those that always plug up.
And you can know, and you can't blame that on no. Yeah, it's like they can fix it, but you guys remember the dude Jake Porter, HVAC guy, the HVAC Jake Porter dude?
I think so.
He comments on my stuff. I don't know if he gets in your alls too, but he's always talking about how shitty the equipment is now, and it is. It's just like what can we do? You're always gonna have somebody out there selling the shit, no matter what. You know what I mean? And somebody's got to, whatever. I don't know. There's nothing we can, the manufacturers need to fix their shit, though. Honestly, it's terrible.
Jake had a whole video was nothing but a rant on this stuff.
Yeah. And he made some really good points.
Yeah, but he's stopping installing because he don't want to install this stuff.
Yeah, you see that? And he would pass that shit on to other people.
And it's about to run him out of the business.
Well, he did comment on my video, I think. I guess I can put it out. He said he's gonna be closing up shop because he just don't want to deal with it no more. So
I hate to see that.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said you're good for the trade because he had a thing with YouTube, man. They jacked him up years ago because his trail name is Napalm, and that might get flagged. I don't know, but they took down a lot of his videos, and they were highly viewed videos, and then he jammed him up. So he they did it again or something, and he put it in his name now. So it's stick it to the man, I guess. So, but yeah, he was making good points, and somebody commented on the video about how these high efficiency systems are just high efficient because they don't ever run because they're always broken, and so that's where your savings are. I'm like, damn, dead on.
Well, I've seen the comments, I think in yours too, where they're like, "Oh, get that high efficiency crap out of here," and like nobody likes them.
It's sad. Like when they work,
technicians don't like them. No.
Yeah,
they're man. I'm 50-50 on it, to be honest. Like I love them and then I hate them. Like because generally everything's so proprietary, you can't just manipulate it to work. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I hate about the whole shift and everything electronic and all that too.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see.
I don't know. I was trying to get into the carrier that's here. Last time they gave me the runaround, so I tried it again and I got approved in a week and in less than a day. So I was like, "What the hell happened last time?" Because I kind of lost an account last time because of that.
Yeah,
because they wanted sense. Carrier, and it was a what do you call those? Project manager that needed like several but he needed it. He needed the quote that day, and I talked to him recently, and I apologized for all that. Try to get it squared away again so we can do like work in the future because he still runs a lot of stuff.
For commercial equipment. For commercial equipment.
Yeah. So he has like these they're like nursing homes and all these rehab places, and they wanted carrier package units on the roofs. And I was like, I'm gonna try. I'll try and get it. I'll try and get the quote, and then they held me up.
You can get locked in like that real quick.
For
because for us to be like a carrier, like
I'm not the full blown dealer type of deal.
But you can get carrier.
There's a carrier place here, and I needed to open up an account, get all my stuff.
Oh, just because
just get set up. I couldn't get it last time. I don't know what happened.
Well, like here, there's a carrier dealer for this area, but commercial equipment, anybody can buy the carrier commercial equipment.
Okay. They gave me the whole runaround last time.
Well, that's why I was asking. I went residential is way different. Like you got to start off doing Bryant shit before you can get upgraded to sell the carrier shit.
Oh yeah, no, we can get whatever. It's just like I was like, they won't let me do anything without an account or pay for it there or anything because I tried going in.
Gotcha.
Because the other supply houses we deal with, like ours, we're starting to look into other ones because they only do Dakin and Goodman, I think.
Okay.
Right. And I was like, I don't really like the Dakin RTUs, honestly. We put in, I think, 3 and just haven't been a fan. Like, there's nothing horrible about them, but they have their little quirks. So the next one over, the supply house has the Allied commercial, which is, I think, Lennox.
Mm-hmm.
And
it is.
I feel like it's a little bit better than Dakin if they still want a cheap option. And then I'm trying to get like that carrier account just to offer like high end or middle or whatever.
For sure. Yeah.
And not do everything Dakin because I'm not the biggest fan.
Curt, how do you pronounce that company, that manufacturer?
Daikin.
Whatever.
Hey, point your chain, bro. I'm the same. We're the same way, dude. Like you want to have those other because, dude, people are in love with the blue oval. People in love with train. You know what I mean? So they want that shit.
Yeah, we're cool with the train in town. So that's one that I offer too. But that guy wanted carrier
for sure. Yeah,
and drop in. Because that's what they had.
Okay. Yeah, it makes it fucking easy as hell.
Yeah. I have another one that's a nursing home too. And they want several units changed out. I'll post the video, but the ductwork, it's a RTU on top, but they got it ducted in the side, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they want us to reuse the duct, and it's interesting.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this will work just fine.
Well, one of our guys used to work for a few other companies, right? So he brought over that account when we hired him.
Nice.
And he used to work for us. He's a relative and all that, but they trust him. They know him. He brought it over when he came over, and he was giving me the rundown of the history of everything that they worked on there, right? And he's like, well, this one, they made it work. So like so many companies have gone and done that kind of retrofitting, reusing duct and all this stuff where they want it again, right? And we're bidding on it. ended up winning the bid. I don't know if it was a good or bad thing, but we'll see how it goes.
Right? It's like, son of, what did we get into?
Sometimes you gotta bid them like you don't want them.
What would you charge, bro?
I didn't take care of that one. I didn't quote that one. They did, but we try to go high because it still goes through my dad, right? If I submit something or one of the guys writes up a quote, it still has to go through my dad, and then he negotiates the final thing. But my dad tells me all the time, he's like, I tried to go high, and they still took the damn thing.
Good problem to have. I hate when it backfires.
We'll see. We'll see what we get into. It looks easy enough, but it's gonna look like shit,
bro. I mean, I'll tell you all this. Like our installs, like for our split systems, general range from like probably like 85 to 12. And they definitely go up when you get inverters and all that. And we had to put a bid out to a company. The worst part is when you like go out there, and it's not a call for an estimate, but you diagnose what's wrong with the system. It's a lot of shit. Like it was like a 1997 system. So you present them all those options, like, hey, this is what we can do, and they're turning this house into an Airbnb. And they're like, hey, we can also, do a system. And I think we quoted it when it was like 97 or something like that. And then like the guy called back. He was like, I had a few other quotes, and they were all like 5,000 and 6,000. And I'm like, and the guy asked like, that's what I said. The guy's like, why? He said one of the companies said they should call us back and ask why it's so high. I said, why is a Mercedes cost more than a fucking Honda, bro? Like, you know what I mean? You're getting a better product. You're gonna get better service. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Play with that how you want. But I'm like, dude, our industry, like, we do shit above and beyond what the book says. Like these dudes, I guarantee you ain't doing it by the book. And it just annoys me. Like I start to get all worked up about it. I was like, I sent like this long message, not to him, but like to my boy. I was like, what is it? You know what I mean? Of course, there's dudes that sell that shit for 5 G's, bro. Like, what are you maybe making? Like maybe $500? Because what if that's just gonna fail within the 5 years? Something's gonna go wrong. You ain't making no money.
No, there's a bunch of companies that just go in and out with the cheapest, and they want to make a quick buck.
Yeah,
we deal with it all the time.
And it depends on what you're putting on, bro. It's like apples to apples. Give me what the model number is. I'll say I guarantee you that they're probably going off SEER 1 ratings, not SEER 1, SEER 2, not SEER 2. It's like you know what I'm trying to say. And it's probably like matched wrong. I was like, get the AHRI, all that shit, dude, and I'll tell you what the issue is. Like.
Yeah, because we get undercut a lot, and they're trying to, like I said, make a quick buck or whatever. And I was gonna bring that up in a bit, but like they call several out, right? And you're maybe not the highest, but like reasonable, and then they go with a cheaper guy.
Mm-hmm.
They always end up calling you back. Or has that happened where you guys get called back after that?
In my experience, like, no, not here. I haven't had that issue because it's been 2 years, you know what I mean? So if shit like doesn't go right, the shit they put in is probably still doing okay. I have gone, I had that weird one I told y'all about. I went to, and the lady got a Lennox put in, and it was like so fucking sloppy and gross, dude. And it was like, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. Or like, my neighbor, bro, just got one put in. I'm like,
oh yeah,
fucking asshole! Like literally today. So I'm like driving by. I'm like, they were there for 2 days to do an install, bro. Like that's a red flag for me. Whatever.
No, because I guess it's a little different in commercial, like because we see the same people all the time, and they've done it several times where they want to try somebody else, right?
For sure, yeah.
These major accounts, and I think they're usually supposed to have like a few companies considering it's commercial and all that, but they always give us the work, but they want to try somebody else, try somebody that's a little bit cheaper on some stuff that we bid out and whatever. Never fails that we get a call back or get called again and like, you know what, just can you come and fix this or get this thing that they put in working or whatever. Like it always happens. So in the beginning, when we started, it was an issue or like something we worried about a lot. And now it's like, go ahead, call somebody else. We'll be back,
Mm-hmm.
I experienced the same thing.
So you get customers that come to you after trying somebody else?
Or I give them a bid for a new system. A year later, I get a call to their house for a PM or something.
Oh,
Well, they got
okay.
a new system in there.
Yeah.
Or if it breaks down, they call me.
Mm.
Yeah. We have one. What was it? We had one the other day that I went to, and I was like, they called me for a cooler, right? And this one, I know the switch has gone bad a couple times. Their electrical doesn't look all that great, and sometimes the kitchen gets hot, and then it starts to overheat. They don't clean the condenser on the cooler. Like, it's a small cooler. It'll overheat, melt wires, all that stuff. So I've replaced the switches. There he goes.
He'll be back.
Hey, you were ready.
Yeah, bro. I had that shit set up. In the back. Let's see if this shit works. Hold on. I want to see if it works with this. I don't know if it does or not.
Probably not.
Probably not. No. Doesn't sound like it.
We can hear you, but I think the mic. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the condenser's dirty. You know, it overheats, melts wires. I went to go check on the switch, or what I was thinking was a switch again. And then I get there and I'm like, this is new. Like, who put this in, right? They kind of fixed, they changed the outlet. They fixed all the electrical that I had told them about. And I was like, okay. And I was like, you know, because I quickly looked at it. It was more digital controllers. I opened it up. There's a whole bunch of wiring and relays and stuff. I'm like, I don't know if you guys want me to mess with it. It's brand new. You can probably get it under warranty. Like, I'm not going to deal with it. And I looked at it, and it was a 4-way switch that gave out, something simple. And they're like, no, just take care of it, because I don't feel like calling the other company anymore.
Yeah.
So I like, yeah, they've gone around and replaced a few compressors, and I guess they got that unit from them, but they always end up calling us back. So
I have had one big account that left and started using one of my employees who was taking my work on the side and took this whole account from me. Well, that eventually came back to me, and I would go behind his work. I'll give you one example. They said, well, this one's been leaking Freon. We keep having to charge it up. I didn't know he had been there. I told them where the leak was and what it would cost to fix it. And they said, so it wasn't in the evaporator coil? And I was like, no. He had changed the evaporator coil and the leak was in the line set.
Bruh.
So they got what was coming to them.
Yeah. Bro, we ran into that shit one time. We subbed out something. You guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we subbed out a job. 2 guys do the install. And I go back there, and the guy, I might have talked about this. The guy got ductwork. He had a garage, but he had an office on one side. There was a garage in the middle, and then like a what are those things? In-law suite on the other side. But in the garage, he had the dude who did the install put in a return and 2 supplies in the garage, bro. And he's like, it's on the same system that was feeding his office. He's like, I'm getting a musty smell. I'm like, you're pulling in fucking this garage damp ass air, bro. I'm like, call your boy to come fix it. He's like, well, you know, I don't want to ask him because, you know, I was like, fuck that. So we charged him like $700 for me just to rip it off and just put a piece of fucking ductboard on it. Cause I was like, nah, screw that dude. If he wants to, you know what I mean?
Man.
I was pissed, bro. And like, I hit the dude up. I'm like, yo, not the dude who did it, because it wasn't my guy. And he was fired up. He called him right there. The dude didn't answer. He's like, oh, tell me his number. I'll go do it. It's like, nah, that's not the point. That's the only time I ever ran into an issue like that, Curt. That's wild.
You know,
we had that happen once.
Employees.
I worked for a big company here in town. This goes to the story you just told. And there was a bank in town that was having a whole lot of trouble cooling one big room. Can you hear?
Yeah, I'm just trying to fucking get a cool. My fucking face looks weird. Sorry.
And one of the big supervisors went over there and told him, "Oh, you ain't got no return in this room." So he went to the nearest return, told them to move it in there, and they moved the thermostat in there.
Mm.
A week later, they call back and say it ain't cooling. So I go out there and I realize that he has taken the return in the thermostat that fed the bathrooms and put it in this one big office space.
Wrong.
So the thermostat in there didn't even control that space.
Yeah, yeah.
And I went back and told him that, hey man, you messed up.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't want to hear that.
Oh, hell no. Good for you, though. I mean, we should do shit like that all the time.
Thanks for all the birthday wishes. Thanks. I haven't been able to respond to them all.
What you guys got to do is send him super thanks in his comments now, so he can go buy himself some more.
I think we need a little bit more watch hours, and we can take super chats.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is that happened to us, and we got screwed because we had relatives that worked for us, and they got a lucrative deal to be the maintenance guys at this huge account we had, right? So we had all the IHOPs. It's whatever. They're never gonna hire us again anyway. We had all the IHOPs here, and we have a big area with a lot of cities. So like that was one in every city. We had, I don't know, over 10 to 20. And they went to go work for them and be maintenance men. And we were so caught up with that one account that we had no work after that. We got screwed. And those were relatives of ours, like I said, that decided to do that. And that was a horrible feeling.
You guys still associate with them?
One of them came back. We're on good terms.
All right.
He's a good worker. I can't doubt it. The other one we do not talk to whatsoever. But yeah, man.
Must be hard when it's a relative.
Yeah, and they were both really good. Like not the best. I had to go and behind them a few times and help them out here and there, but they did a little bit of everything, right? The hot side, the refrigeration, the HVAC. So they were really good. It's just it sucked because we were, like I said, that was our only big account at the time, and we were just like not looking for other work, and then like we got the rug pulled from us under us.
That's rough.
Yeah, at the time, the hard way.
At the time when that happened to me, I ended up firing the guy because he was doing crack.
Mm.
And I knew he was taking this account from me. So it's like I was bleeding cash.
Yeah.
And then after I fired him, like 2 or 3 weeks later, he broke into my shop and stole everything that he could.
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Damn, dude. I was gonna say the one that those guys that left us basically, they got us in a lot of debt too because they were putting gas, using the van like for personal like trips and stuff, and we caught them doing a lot of things after the fact, and it left us in a hole.
When you said the one about the crack, that reminds me of a story. A buddy of mine, ran another business, and he found the dude was doing dope and shit, and he fired him, and like a week later he was dead. It's like, damn. Like, do you want to help the person and try and put, or like he was like stealing, doing the same shit? You gave him a couple redemption points where it's like, hey, you can fix this shit or not, and they turn out they don't want to, and then boom, dead.
Damn.
Well, this guy, I offered to put him in treatment.
That's awesome. Yeah,
but
I'll do it.
Nah.
Do you lock his ass up though? Press up.
I press charges. Yeah.
Drugs.
That sucks.
Yeah. Cocaine.
No, we had and I was bringing up the whole competition thing because we had like I said, they're doing it again. They tried another company at one of our major accounts. One of the area managers or somebody a little bit higher up wanted to try some other company, and I can't remember the name of it. I don't remember if it was like a local company or like one of those bigger ones, because we have a lot of the Climate Pros and all those big ones coming down here and setting up shop, I guess. But they went to go fix a freezer that I've told them countless times they need a new door. It needs to be resealed. There's a lot of humidity, heat going in there, like, and in the back space where it's at is not conditioned. There's like something wrong with the vents because there's no air in that area. I was like, we need to take care of all this stuff first before we go into the box and mess with it, right? Because it's working fine, right? It'll drop when it's fresh outside, but when it goes like 100, 110 degrees outside, like it struggles, and the door is like falling, like it's hanging on, like barely, and it won't even close all the way either. That's another thing, right? So, like, I'm not gonna mess with everything else, but they tried another company. The company's, I haven't gone today to check on it, but they've been out there for several days, can't fix it. And the manager for the store is like pissed, and they try to bribe us into going out there. And I'm like, oh, it was one of our guys, and he's like, ma'am, I cannot touch it. There's a company there, right? Like they're waiting on parts and they're ordering this and that left and right. So it's like the store managers get pissed because they know us and they want us there, right? But it's like whoever's like higher up is trying out another company or trying to save a buck here and there, and she was pissed because she lost a lot of product. And I don't want to like wish bad on any company, right? Like there's enough work for everybody, but kind of felt better that they were struggling a little bit.
Oh yeah, dude, it makes you... Yeah, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. Got one of them Diet Pepsis there, Curt. you like the Pepsi Max? Is that any good?
Never tried it.
I'm a Coke Zero guy.
That's a trip over $1 to pick up a penny.
Straight up.
Nicely put.
Big J Boogie in the house. Hey, want me now, man.
I was gonna bring this up. We can't hear you as well because I think your AC's on. You have you don't have your AirPods, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
You're fine. What do you need from me?
Yell. Be louder.
Louder?
No.
I was looking for a comment. Hold on. Oh, Tito, did you guys see the drama between HVAC Assassin and the sales guy on Instagram? I don't know if you guys caught wind of that one.
Nah, fuck this dude. Who's this guy? And I don't know who HVAC Assassin is, but this sales guy is sounds like a
Okay. Victor, what's that Victor guy's name?
Rancor?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the sales guy he's talking about.
Bro, Victor was a sales guy. He wasn't a fucking technician.
Okay, well, he was HVAC Assassin. He's a control guy. He does a lot of like high-end or industrial type equipment, I think now. Smart dude, knows his shit. He's done other like residential and I think commercial before that. I forgot what he called them out on. I think he said that I think the Victor was saying that you can turn anybody into an HVAC guy, saying it like overnight or something like that, and build your business. And I don't know what, like all this mumbo jumbo, right? HVAC Assassin was saying not everybody can do HVAC, and he made some points and this and that. I don't remember the whole argument, but Victor basically went back and said, I'm not going to waste my time on this hour sucker. And I don't know, like he what do you call it? Talked down to him pretty bad. And all that HVAC Assassin wanted to do was go live with him to talk about it.
For sure. Yeah.
And I think Victor also said the same thing. Like we can talk about it, but then he goes and he's like, you're an hour sucker, this and that. And HVAC Assassin is like, well, those are all the guys that you're hiring, right? They're trying to get their hours in, their OT, they're trying to make money with a company. I guess they're all hour suckers.
Yeah, but his whole company is sales techs, bro. That's all they do. I
think that's another point that Assassin made was like, you're just training them to sell.
Exactly. Like they can do the basic shit. The basic shit is very fucking easy. You can turn anybody into a maintenance technician. I would think.
There you go. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's totally different than doing HVAC, like doing shit like refrigeration and shit like that, doing inverter stuff, doing shit like
repairing a 30-year-old system.
doing shit that Jason Johnson does, bro. Them motherfuckers, come on. Like Victor can kind of shove it on that, but a maintenance dude, you can definitely get anybody in there if they're willing to learn, by all means, and have them ready in a week to do their own shit. Because you just, and I'm sure he does it, you got to teach them the processes and the procedures. If they just follow it step by step, and it's true, but not everybody can do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was a whole drama.
Ton of them that do it that don't know how to do it.
Exactly. But they got a lot of dollars they can throw around to be able to appease a customer if things don't work right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some of those companies, like I guess the one that he does is.
I mean, I listened to him, dude. Like he was one of the first guys I would listen to because he was in like our position, like a technician, but he was doing the sales stuff, and I would want to pick up on it.
Yeah.
I don't know what his technical background is. He said he was a technician and an installer, I think. But I mean, I'm sure.
But it's because there's guys like that, and I've run into others that are like, yeah, they could be technicians at one point or whatever, but then they're all about like turning over to what makes them more money, right? Like sales or growing a business. You know, that's what they invest in, and that's what they rather do. And then there's other people that I've run into, like you guys or whatever, that maybe like you, Krauss. I know you're getting into the marketing, you're doing all that stuff. That's why you said you listen to him and others. But like we all like to work. We all like to get our hands dirty and turn wrenches and all that. There's two different people sometimes when you run into those guys.
Yeah.
And it was hard for me because I never got into the marketing. I never got into trying to sell or upsell or anything like that. But there is like a balance, right? Like I've been taking on a ton of maintenance now, and it's helped us a lot. And then in that maintenance, I can recommend stuff or, quote unquote, sell.
Yeah, no, like,
and that's how I use it.
Every transaction we do is a sale, right? A maintenance plan is a sale. A capacitor is a sale. It doesn't matter. But when there's things like you hear them do the tactics that like you just like, dude, that's slimy as fuck. You know what I mean? You know it is as a technician with the whole bullshit about these dudes want to sell you the Remy Halos and the air scrubbers. That ain't gonna fix your fucking problem, bro. Like, let's be realistic. They're very nice to have. I have them in my house, but
if you need them.
Yeah, if you ain't got your filtration right, your ductwork ain't right. Like, bro, there's so many more variables, and to understand how to check that shit, not just with a flashlight looking, because there's more to it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like using shit. I don't know. That's a whole topic. But I see both sides of it. Like you can literally get anybody.
You gotta take a little bit from both, right? Or like I don't like all of their tactics or their what they do, but I take bits and pieces
for sure. Like the communication shit, because he was one, I forget what they call him, one of his top salesmen, dude, his first year, some bullshit. And
Jason's always ready.
That's what I'm saying though. Like motherfucker, like dude, anybody like the shit he works on. Let's go go look at this chiller system with the homie or something. It's big industrial, and tell me how easy it is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I get it all the time. I just did a noisy blower repair.
Yeah.
And the company that went out there before me said it's 23 years old. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the blower or the blower wheel.
Yeah.
And you may have to replace it. It's got a PSC motor on it and just a standard blower wheel. Like, why wouldn't you be able to get it?
You can. Yeah, exactly. Like, so I have a video I'm doing right now that I'm debating, but I show that I offered them an OEM motor and I offered them a rescue motor. system was 13 years old, and I also offered them a new system. Exercise all the options. They went with the OEM motor, which it was a Carrier, which was a whole lot more expensive. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they. And then in the video, I just glance over my service Titan, and I show that I offered a OEM and a rescue. So that way, dude, let the customer make the choice. You ain't gotta fucking lie and say you can't get a fucking motor.
Yeah,
Like that's bullshit. Don't yell at me, nah, dude. Is Eddie retired? Right, Eddie's retired. No, is that a different Eddie?
Nah, there's
Jake,
two. Yeah, there's two different. There's two Eddies that come in.
Okay,
Jake, do you wear glasses?
Can you, dude? I'm looking up. Look, my squinty.
I can tell when
you
you're
wear
reading.
glasses.
I don't wear glasses. No.
Do you need glasses?
I can't. So I have a bad eye here. I have amblyopia, aka a lazy eye, but like it doesn't float around or nothing. It never developed. And then I had a stroke, and it kind of got worse after that. And
you had a stroke?
Had a stroke, bruh.
I think I talked to you about it. I don't think we were talking to Curtis about it.
Kurt, I had a stroke. Back
because of my dad's situation. We had talked about
right?
it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's when my eye kind of got weird, and I told you about that because it got worse. But like this eye's 20/20, this eye, whatever bad number, 120/20 or something terrible, and they can't fix it. They like when I was in the Army, they tried to give me that big ass bifocal and shit. It didn't work. You know what I mean? And then I tried the patch, didn't work because your eyes develop. By the time you're 13, your muscles in your eyes are already where they need to be. And I didn't train them. So this is how I've always been. So if you ever like sometimes watch my videos, I'll be like the same, what you're seeing. I'm like, sorry guys, my eye's terrible, you know?
Well, I wear glasses and I do the same thing. Sometimes I got to take a picture of what I'm trying to read.
I do.
And zoom in on it.
Yep.
I think we all do that.
Yep. So there he is.
There he is.
Bedtime. Right on cue, bro. Be an hour.
He is really good about the time.
He's my alarm clock in the morning too.
Yeah, what time you get up?
Well, this morning I got up at 4 o'clock thanks to him.
Mine got me up at 6:30 this morning. She had to go pee. Still peed in her bed.
I do commercial. My customers don't open till 10, so.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
I got a break. Yeah, that's why you always be texting us. Like me and Kurt might text in the chat.
Like for me, it's like 5 or 6 in the morning. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'll get to it later.
Lunchtime. Like, damn, bro.
I get up normally at 6:30.
Yeah.
It's been a big change. I need to fix it because I've been tired as hell lately. But our power kept going out the other day. That's why I'm tired. I couldn't sleep the other night when we had those random storms. Like, of course, Texas and their grid. We lost power like 3 or 4 times.
Oh man,
and it sucked.
Do a video on how to hook up your generator, and
I haven't gotten to it yet. We bought one. It's in there, but it was only out overnight, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but video, you're gonna get about 100,000 subs off of that shit because people in Texas, bro.
If the Texas grid goes down, you should do this or something.
Yeah, straight up, dude. You'll be what's his face, Dave.
I need to buy the stuff. I think you did one, or you did a video, no, Kurt, about hooking it up to a breaker or something.
Yeah.
I need to buy the stuff to do it. We have a generator, but I haven't hooked it up, like to hook it up directly in and stuff. And then I don't know, when the power goes out, I have a little mini electric one that I keep charged in the van for different things, and that can power like our Wi-Fi and some lights and stuff. So it's like a little mini one. But yeah, I need to do the hookup and maybe record it, and maybe I'll get some generators out of it or something.
Yeah, right. Why not?
That was That was Dave and Rick, right? They got a bunch of them.
That's what I was gonna say. They'll send you all the solar panel shit too.
Yeah.
There's an audience for that. People.
The power banks and all that.
Did yours do well when you did yours?
Not better than my other videos.
I guess you gotta like invest in it, like a series. I think that's what Dave did. It was like a series of them or something.
Well,
I don't know.
What's the guy's name? HVACR Survival?
DIY HVAC guy and HVACR Survival.
Well, is it Steve or is it Rick?
That's Rick, Survival.
Okay. Well, I watch his because he works on generators sometimes, and I like looking at that.
Yeah, he works on a lot of.
He does a lot of random stuff.
You could say that too. It's like, nah, this dude's working on NASA shit. You know what I mean? Like, pump the brakes on everybody doing it.
Like that is so cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I would be lost as hell. Yeah, super dope.
I'd be geeked out if we had something like that.
Oh, but he had a great setup. What was it? He was running a sealed system with nitrogen.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't finish watching it, but yeah, it was crazy.
We actually watched that one.
He had to babysit the thing while they take it from one place to another. What a great gig!
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Yes, sir. What we got in the comment section? I can't read them.
I'm checking.
I can't read them anymore either.
What happened?
On my end,
yeah,
my computer went to sleep, and I got to move my iPad to sign back in, so I just turned it off.
Well, we got a lot of comments. I got to go through them.
Read them all. Read them and weep.
Yeah, mechanical. It takes years to make a good tech. They got a thirst to learn. There's so much to understand.
Yeah, like what he does too, bro. Totally. You know what I mean?
They know so much shit because of the whole fucking the plants they deal with. Like
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like
you
can't just generically throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be specific on that shit. That's probably why the dude was like, nah. You know what I mean? Stand with the assassin.
I already asked him. I'm gonna have him on the podcast and we can talk about it.
That'll be good. But it's like
technology always changing. Oh, Mike wants you to wear a patch. Be Pirate Jake.
Yeah, I used to have it, man, and I just couldn't do it. It is.
Is Jake broadcasting over AM radio?
Does it sound bad?
When your AC kicks on.
Yeah.
Without the mic, you can hear it.
Oh my god. My bad, y'all. I was outside playing football with the kids because they wanted to play, and I just got to make sure they get that outside time, you know. And I should have had this charging, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
I'll fix it in post.
Hey, my man.
I gotta remember to put the audio out soon because I that's a whole other gig, the podcasting, all that. Maybe we'll get a sponsor soon.
Yeah, man. You know, people. What the hell?
Speaking of which, I think we've all been trying to work on that.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we will.
Mechanical. Where was it? Do you do any work for SpaceX? No, Elon has not called us up yet.
Yeah, we saw because where we live, we can see them, and when they did the launches and stuff, we saw it the other night. I mean, you don't see it, but you can see it. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Jason was saying they had baseball-sized hail.
Oh, that's bad.
That's scary, dude.
That'll mess up a car bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just bought my damn truck. I was like, it better not hail.
Bro, does it fit in the garage, or do you not have room in the garage?
No, we ain't got room in the garage. And if we do, my girlfriend puts hers in. Mine stays outside.
Yeah,
But
that's the way it should be.
yeah, she showed me one of those, like, it's like an inflatable thing that you put on your car.
Yeah.
Keeps the hail off. So I'm gonna have to invest in that. Because I didn't care with my old car. I was like, whatever, it's out there, beat the shit. Now I bought the truck. I'm like, crap.
Now you care.
Now I got to cover it.
Yeah. No, it's just weird. Like, you always just find these dings and dents, like, that weren't there. And then the next day, you're all of a sudden. I'm like, on the hood of my car, bro, scratches galore. I'm like, what the did this come from?
You got a cat in the neighborhood?
Oh, yeah.
Well, park it in the garage, which is weird.
So your personal car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be that guy that parks like at the end of the parking lot either.
Like, bro. Like,
I do that with my van.
I can't do that. I don't know. I'm too lazy.
Like if I go to Walmart or something, I park out towards the road.
Yeah, I don't mind walking like that because people are like assholes when they see that shit, dude.
Yeah, I was looking at my van today and I was like, because it's gonna get wrapped. I'm like, I don't remember that dent being there, but whatever.
Right?
Oh,
bastards.
Well, when it gets wrapped, it's not going to be as visible.
Yeah, can't wait, man. Tomorrow. All right. So I don't know. Do you guys want to close it out already? Anything else?
Sounds good.
I'm ready to run.
We had a late start today.
Lieutenant Rowley's telling me it's time to go.
He's still calling. He's off camera, like waving you back.
No, he's just looking at me.
Oh. All right, guys. Well, appreciate everybody for coming out, and we'll see you guys next week.